Today I will start Python basics. So in the Python basic, there is a first topic is variable. I think you have heard this name variable is in the C and all, right?
Okay.
Have you heard the variable name in C?
Yes, I have heard.
So what is the variable? Can you explain the variable definition? What it works? What is the variable will give you the memory location, right? Variable, the name which is used to refer for the memory location. If you want to identify any name, right? Suppose I want to identify my name, so it will give you the okay that Abhishek is in the this location, right? Praveen in the this location. So it will give
Oh,
you the refer to the memory location, and variable is also known the identifier. Identifier means identity. Who's gives to you the name of the identity, right? I think you have an identity. I have the identity. So variable will give you the identifier. Variable I name also known as the identifier, and use the hold the value. Clear this line? Yes or no? Right? Suppose I want to, you can see the suppose the name is Abhishek. So it is the memory location, right? It will give you the exact location. What is the location of the variable, right? So the second thing is that variable name can be the group of both letter and digit. It can be the letter also. Here I have the define in the letter in the in define in the form of the digit, right? So age equal to 20. So variable you can define the group of the letter and digit, but they can begin with the letter or underscore. It is recommended to use the lowercase letter for the variable name. So do you know the is there any different if I wrote here the Rahul, capital RAHUL and REHUL? Both are the same or both are the different? Can you tell me?
yes. So, as what I have thought, a variable is like it's a symbolic name that is a reference or a pointer to an object, right?
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
yes. So, if you can divide variable with a small letter, this capital R and small letter R, they might have a difference.
Yes,
I think
yes,
so.
yes. They are different, right?
Yes.
So this is the characteristics of the variable, right? And we can start. So suppose age equal to 20, right? So how if I want to print the age? So you can print this age. Okay. So it will give you the value. What is the name age is not defined. It will give you the value. And if you want to find the type, so what will be the type for this? Can you tell me what will be the type for this? It will be the integer, right? I have defined there is the integer. Yes or no? It will be the integer. Suppose I want to define name, some name. Okay, any name. What will be the this? What will be the type of this name? There will be the, you can say that there will be integer, float. Can you heard about this thing? Type of the any variable?
You mean the strings? I really don't
Yes,
know.
yes,
Just
yes.
that's
Yeah,
why I
so
want the basic concept of Python. Why
yeah,
do you use pattern? Why what is pattern? What are the strings? What are the variables? I really
yeah.
want to know the
So
basic first.
yes, so that is why I'm telling to you variable is the it will give you the location, memory location. And if you want to find out the any variable type, so it will give you the identity of that variable. What is the type of that variable? Right? Suppose here I have defined the age equal to 20. So it is the integer value, and here I have given the name equal to Abhishek, so it will give you the string, right? It will give you the string. So you can, if there is a number, it will give you integer. If there is a name, it will give you the string value. So you can
So
find out also the
how many
name.
types are they in Python?
There are many types like integer, string, float, right? What is the float? Float means if you want to, if there is a Sally like this, right? Sally is equal to 1 2 3 4 point something. So this is the float. Some if there is a point something, there is a float value. So you can define also this Sally equal to like this, and there is a type. you if you want to find out the type of this SALARY, so it will give you the print. Clear till now? Any doubt?
Yeah, I have no doubt, but it would be more appreciable if you give me like the one that you did in the machine learning, the basic concepts like what is Python, what are the languages we use in Python, what are the string files, what are the variables. If you
Python
give me
itself
like
a language.
yes,
Python
if you give
itself
me
a
like
language.
yeah, yeah,
uh,
right. So if you give me like a basic definition of those variables, it would be more clear for me. Also, I would appreciate.
yeah, so I'm telling you, no, a Python is a language. We are working here the in the Python language. It's like a C. Here we are doing the in the Python environment. You can see here the you can see this is the Python environment. Clear? So Python is a language like a C and Java like this. Python is a language. You can work in the Python language. You can work for the machine learning. You can work for the any data visualization, any data analysis. You can work in the Python. Clear? This is the definition of the Python. Okay. So in the
Yes,
Python, you can work. You can work for the variable. You can work for the operator. You can work for the any loop. You can make any loop program. You can make the if else program. You can make anything. You can work in the machine learning classifier also. You can work in the for the numerical operation. So in their Python there is a library also. We will discuss after the Python basic. We will here I am giving you the basics of the Python. So these basics maybe the you know about the in the C also, right? So same concept I am again repeating in the Python environment. Okay, so in Python environment there is a basics like variable, operator, and if else statement, loops, and there may be the list tuples. So these are the basics concept for the in the any language. You can say that, right? And after that there is a some library for the in the Python. There is the that library is the responsible for the particular operation. Suppose you want to perform the any operation like numerical operation, right? So there is a NumPy library in the Python, right? Say there is the suppose you want to make a data, right? So there is a one more library that is name is called the Pandas. Okay, so there is some more library scikit-learn for the machine learning. So that is the that library is responsible for the particular operation. Okay, so after this basic concept, we will discuss the some library also. Okay, so NumPy, pandas. So NumPy is responsible for the. So you can name NP. Pandas NP NumPy is the name of the NP. So NumPy is the name of the NP. What is the meaning of NP? NP is the name form is the numerical performance. So that is the responsible for the numerical performance.
yes, you're right. It is clear. But what I want, like, you see,
Hmm.
last time we did like the introduction part for the machine learn. You gave me like a PowerPoint. So this
Hmm.
that PowerPoint gives me like the clear picture of what machine learning it is. So that's why I want for Python the same like that, so that I can have a clear picture, so that I can follow what steps we are going, what we are remaining, what we are doing. Just
So machine learning, you will do the machine learning concept. There is a machine learning concept you can see here. In the machine learning concept, I last time I told you, right? So this is the wait. This is the flow diagram for the machine learning. But if you can work in the machine learning, if you know the basic of the Python, because this all will do in the Python environment only. You will collect the data, you will generate the data in the suppose I want to apply the classifier. Classifier I told you in the last class. Yes or no? Suppose I want to apply the this is the algorithm in the machine learning. Clear? In the machine learning there is a supervised and unsupervised learning, right? Here this is the machine learning. So in the machine learning you can see there is a supervised learning and there is a classification. Okay, right? So suppose you want to classify the data. Suppose you have the problem for the classification. Classification means suppose you have the 1000 images, 1000 in the 1000 images for the COVID, right? in 1000 images there may be the COVID images and non-COVID images, both the images you have. So both you have the data set
Ye-
for the COVID and non-COVID both.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I'm okay with this one. I'm okay with the
No,
machine
no.
learning.
Listen first. I will connect you to the Python also. Listen first very carefully what I want to tell you. So
Uh,
suppose you have the task. Suppose you have the task for the machine classification problem. Suppose I will give you the classification problems. That's why you have the data set for the COVID and non-COVID. Okay, and COVID
okay,
and non-COVID. Okay, and I want to classify this data in the form of the two classes. One is the COVID data, and there is suppose this other one is the non-COVID data. Okay, this is our problem. Okay,